Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into the action. Looking at Washington, their game against the Steelers, they were primed to win that football game, but slowed the offense late in that football game. There were several drives that stalled out, and you're looking at exactly how the defense gave up a couple of big plays to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Russell Wilson, to where they weren't able to really pull it out. Now, mind you, Washington is an improved football team from last year. Obviously, the quarterback play has them where they are, and they are essentially ahead of schedule as far as the turnaround goes. They're facing a hungry Philadelphia Eagles team that took care of Dallas without no Dak Prescott. The game was over by the first quarter, and you're looking essentially at this matchup. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles defense will have to work a little bit more this week because Washington Commanders do have a good young quarterback. And you got to think, from Austin Eckler scoring touchdowns to Scary Terry at the wide receiver position, they have a lot of different players on Washington that can get active offensively. The defense is the thing you worry about for Washington because they give up big plays. Not only did several Steelers get wide open passes, but you got to think, when you can break coverage and it's two-man coverage, or if it's possibly a safety looming over, that's something that's a concerning thing because late in the year, you want to make sure those type of mistakes don't happen. The Philadelphia Eagles have the better defense in this one. I think the offense is the toss-up where we're at right now because I think right now, Jalen Hurts is not really playing quarterback at the most effective level. Yes, we've seen him in the Super Bowl. Yes, we've seen him have great times and great plays and things like that, but when his card is called for him to go throw for throw against another quarterback, you worry, okay, is he going to have enough? Is he going to make mistakes? Is he going to have an interception here or there? And even though the Philadelphia Eagles have the better wide receiving core and the better running back, you got to think from the standpoint where Jalen be able to make throws if it gets into a shootout. When it gets into a situation where they're going back and forth scoring points at a higher clip, will Jaden Daniels essentially lead him to the point where Jalen can't keep up? Now, this is where Saquon Barkley comes in. Even though Saquon had a pretty productive day on the ground, it wasn't what I expected out of a beat-up Dallas defense, and they were able to hold him under 100 yards. So in this one here, I think that if the defense can slow down Saquon Barkley, they have a chance. But ultimately, it's going to be whose wide receivers step up more and what quarterback can get them the ball fastest and effectively. Overall, when you're looking at the matchup, I think the defense is going to hold pat a little bit for the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to take a page out of the Pittsburgh Steelers book and blitz a little bit. But overall, I think they can get there with just four men. They don't need to really bring a blitz like that. But I think that effectively when Eagles were blitzing against Dallas, it worked. And I think that they're going to do the same thing a little bit against McDaniels on those third downs and those second downs where it's obvious passing situations. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are primed to win this one, and I'm picking them. Even though the Washington Commanders are a good young football team and they've improved, I think that they haven't hit prime time yet to where they're, okay, they've arrived. I think they still have to get their lumps. They still have to take their losses, and I think this is going to be a good game for them in division, and I think that they're just going to lose this game, though. So it's going to be a close, tight game, not a blowout by any way, shape, or form, but I think the Philadelphia Eagles have one too many weapons that are able to go off, and I think Jaden's going to get them the ball. So all you Eagles fans, all you Commanders fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus, and we'll see you in the next episode.